cyclaments were, which is the artificial sweetener used in diet soft drinks, were banned in 1969. And at that time, the president of Coca-Cola was out of the country. The president of Pepsi was out of the country. And so I was designated to be the spokesperson for Pepsi, ended up being the spokesperson for the industry, and went on the Walter Cronkite news show and had to explain what was the reason behind the ban of cyclaments and what was Pepsi going to do about it. And suddenly people said, who is this kid? Obviously no one had ever heard of me before. And that kind of gave me my lucky break to get noticed at exactly the time when McKinsey had been brought in to help reorganize Pepsi and to update its management approaches. And so I was assigned to the McKinsey team to work on the restructuring. And as a result of that, they recommended to the management of Pepsi that I actually be appointed the first marketing VP that Pepsi had.
Well, and inside of that time, as you were building your legend in marketing, you really became the biggest advocate of creating a relationship between the person and the brand, which has now become known as experience marketing. Could you explain, A, what experience marketing was? And I mean, look, you were staring Coke in the eye. They were twice your size. They were huge. So how did you take this new marketing concept? What was it? And how did you then use it to kick Coke's?
Well, I had attended a presentation that Margaret Mead, the great anthropologist, was giving at the Museum of Modern Art back in 1969. And she said the most important fact for marketers is going to be, and my ears perked up on that, is going to be the emergence of an affluent, middle-class, young consumer, which is the first consumer ever to have discretionary money to spend. And she called them the baby boomers. These are the same baby boomers who are now retiring. They were in their teens, early 20s. And this was really intriguing because as I eventually got appointed marketing VP at Pepsi, we started to think about how are we going to be able to stand up versus Coca-Cola, who at that time was outspending us about 5 to 1. They were much, much larger than Pepsi. And so we said, why not focus on these baby boomers? And our advertising agency and our team, we all came up with something that was called the Pepsi Generation. And that was the first lifestyle campaign. The whole idea behind it, don't sell the product, sell the experience. And the experience was the lifestyle experience. We treated Pepsi like a fashion. We wanted people to be proud to be identified holding a Pepsi. So we made commercials that never actually talked about the product. Coke was talking about their product, the real thing. What we did was our agency went out to Hollywood and said, we want the best motion picture directors to create for Pepsi 60-second movies about lifestyle and experience. Now, at this very same time, as I said, most of these stories are about good luck, being in the right place at the right time. Well, it happened at that particular time. Small black and white TVs were transitioning out and larger color TVs were transitioning in. So the idea that you could actually show high quality video which showed lifestyle was pretty unique at that point in time. We would obviously not think so anymore, but in those days that was pretty unique, and that was the beginning of lifestyle marketing and the Pepsi Generation. We named it experience marketing.